So today I want to share with you 10 commandments of fast wealth, 10 commandments of explosive wealth that I gleaned from this book, Millionaire, FAstlane by MJ DeMarco. Now, why should you worry about that? Well, because by the age of 65 in America today, out of every 100 people, one is truly wealthy, four are financially free and they don't need to work, while 95 are still broke and will need to work till the last day of their lives. And that is very sad. So we must understand what it will take to become truly wealthy and financially free. And that's what this is going to teach you, the 10 commandments of fast wealth, so that you can become truly wealthy. The first commandment of fast wealth is that wealth is built by process, not events. The process mindset is all about trusting that you need to do the work in order to get the results, while the event mindset is about luck. It's about chance. Somehow you will break into a lottery, or somehow your big idea will stick, or somehow something will happen and your business will take off. That's the luck mindset, the opportunity mindset, the hope mindset in some ways. That's the event mindset. But wealth is built by process, not by events. You must realize that it will take time, it will take effort, it will take the work to get to wealth. And that is one of the most fundamental commandments of fast wealth. The next commandment of fast wealth is that execution is king and ideas are pawns. A lot of people get seduced by the idea of ideas. They keep thinking that they're waiting for that perfect idea, or once they have that perfect idea, or until they have the perfect idea, there's no use executing. But in the game of wealth, ideas are like running shoes, while execution is actually like the act of running itself. So if you enter yourself in a race where you're trying to build wealth and you're waiting around for the perfect idea, it's like waiting around for that perfect shoe that will give you a great start. But the truth is, someone who's actually running, that is the person who is executing. He's not waiting for that perfect shoe. He's just going after it. And that is the key. You must run rather than wait for the perfect shoe. You must execute rather than wait for the perfect idea. That is one of the most fundamental commandments of fast wealth. The next commandment of fast wealth is that you must divorce your wealth from your personal time. You see, divorcing yourself from the slow lane of transacting time for money is a prerequisite for building great wealth. So you need to become a business owner if you are going to create fast wealth, if you are going to create explosive wealth. Business systems, they break the bonds between your time and your money, in the sense it's not time for money anymore. You can create exponential wealth. You can create ridiculous wealth if you stop that. If you divorce your wealth from your personal time, and if you get leverage on your time. The next commandment of wealth is that great wealth is created by offense, not defense. Defense is for saving, for preserving. A lot of people, especially when they're in a job, they fall in the mindset of saving and preserving their money, and that's all they do. That's their pathway. But that's the slow lane. That's the lane, that's the mediocrity, the slow lane, where you're hoping that some way, someday at the age of 65, you'll have enough saved up and preserved to retire. But that's not how you build fast wealth. That's not how you build explosive wealth. Fast wealth and explosive wealth is created on offense. That's created on business, or created on something like real estate, active real estate investing, where you are able to gain leverage as a result of the money you invest and the time you invest into that business. So remember, great wealth is created by offense, not defense. The next thing to understand is that the rich are frugal with time, while the poor and the middle class are frugal with money. That's a really simple metric for you to evaluate where you are focusing your time and energy. I've seen this so many times. My friends who have jobs, they end up being frugal with money, but not so much with their time, because their time is, they know that once they are in the job and once they've done the work, the remaining time is rather useless. So you can use your time to create wealth, but you cannot go vice versa. You cannot use your wealth to create time. So if you value your time poorly, you will always end up in the side lane. You will end up poor, or you will end up in the mediocre lane. In the game of wealth, we must understand that Money is not the biggest asset that we have in our lives. Time is the biggest asset. Time is the king of all assets. The rich are frugal with time, while the poor and the middle class are frugal with money. If you want to build great wealth, you must become frugal with your time. You must invest your time the right way, maybe in building your business or maybe in building your investments, whatever it is. That is one of the most fundamental commandments of fast wealth. The sixth commandment of fast wealth is that timing is never perfect. Timing is never perfect. You must start now. Timing is never perfect, and waiting empowers mediocrity. So many people wait for that perfect idea, for that perfect thing to happen before they start executing. You cannot wait for the perfect opportunity to start a business. There's never the perfect time to do the perfect thing. And that idea that someday you will have the right idea and the right amount of money and the right amount of time to build a business, it's very dangerous. That will never happen. You have to start today. That is a key to building fast wealth, a key to building explosive wealth. The seventh commandment of fast wealth is that wealth is not one choice, but hundreds of choices strung together. Wealth is built as a result of a lot of hard work done over time, decisions executed again and again, consistently again and again and again. And we have to understand the choices that we make every single day, the hundreds and thousands of choices we're making every single day, they are leading to explosive wealth. Not just one decision or one choice that you make that will define the rest of your life. Every day you have to make that choice. Every day you have to steer your car, steer your life in that direction. Think about it. If you're driving a car, if you just set it off by 1 degree in either direction towards, if you just set off your steering wheel by 1 degree in left or right, you could be headed for the middle partition or the concrete wall or the other side of the freeway, or you could be headed for the exit instead of just staying on the fast lane. So one little choice today does not feel big in the moment, but over the years, its effect is magnified tremendously. So it's not one choice. It is hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of choices and decisions you'll make again and again and again in order to create that explosive wealth. The next commandment is that in order to create true great wealth, you have to choose monogamy over polygamy. What that means is, instead of trying to do a lot of different things, instead of trying to seek different opportunities, instead of trying to say, okay, I'm building a business while I'm also doing day trading and I'm also building an e-commerce business and I'm also working on the startup, stop that madness. Focus on one thing. Focus on one thing and make that damn thing work. Focus on one business and make it work, rather than trying to start 5 different businesses and not having any of them work. Only when you can get one business to work properly should you even consider the possibility of starting another business. So monogamy, not polygamy. That's really crucial. The ninth principle or the commandment of wealth is that leverage is a requirement for building great wealth. Leverage is a requirement. You see, large wealth is created exponentially. It's never created linearly, and usually through business systems and not through a job, unless you are investing actively in real estate or something of that nature. In the fast lane, you're going to leverage your time, and that is the greatest asset you have. But in the slow lane, you are trading time for money, and that's a linear relationship. But when you leverage your time, that's when you have much higher returns on your investment. In your job, you have no leverage. You have literally no leverage because you get paid for the hours worked, but you don't get anything more than that. Leverage is a requirement for great wealth building. Either you do it through business or you do it through active investing like real estate investing or something of that nature. Otherwise, you are not getting any leverage. So the act of building wealth will be slow at best. The 10th commandment of building great wealth is to become a sovereign man or become a sovereign woman. The key to understand is that one of the most fundamental mindsets of building great wealth is that it's not about hope. It's not about luck. It's not about hitting the lottery. It's not about that one stock that you own that will hit you out of the park and you will have great wealth. That's not how you build great wealth. You have to own. You have to take ownership of your life. You have to own your business. You have to own your investments in order to become a sovereign man. You have to have controllable investments. You see, when you are invested in some way, shape, or form in a mutual fund or a stock, you don't really have that level of ownership. So you must become a sovereign man. You must own your life in order to have fast, we're talking extremely fast wealth and explosive wealth in some ways. So these are the 10 commandments of fast wealth. And if you are interested in getting this mind map for free, just go to 2000books.com/summary. You can grab the mind map. And by the way, I'm opening up enrollment for the 10x entrepreneurship book summary pack, where you'll get 300 such ideas. This is just one idea that I talked about in terms of wealth and entrepreneurship. You'll get 300 such ideas. You'll have 40 of the greatest books ever written. I'll summarize those, the 40 of the greatest books on entrepreneurship, and you can get that summary pack at 2000. You can get a coupon code for that summary pack at 2000books.com/biz. All right, guys, talk to you later. By the way, the coupon code looks like this. Just go there, enter your name and email, and get your 20% off coupon code. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.